What's that?
Like a regular Heim, or was it a little stiff?
It was a tiny bit stiff. I could see that there's a lot of sand in it, though.
Okay.
Audio.
Because I was
Audio.
pressing on it and I could barely get it to move.
Testing. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear us now.
I mean, it's picking it up.
Can you hear us now?
It's barely picking it up.
Oh yeah, as long as the white lines are going up.
Okay.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 24, Wreck Bike Rebuild live build stream. We just got back from the powder coating place. That's what all these parts are. We're going to be reinstalling all the powder coat stuff back onto the bike so we can get this whole scaffolding situation done today. If this is your first live stream, welcome to the build streams. We stream these every single time we do an episode. So Luke's going to be filming. Me and Bryke.
Look, I got a new nickname. That Chase.
Me and Bryke are going to be doing
from a Chase mess up.
Yeah, I haven't called you Brain in a while.
Thank you.
So that's good. So we're going to be working on the bike. We're going to be doing that stuff today. Thank you guys so much for supporting, and this is what you get. This is what you have to deal with. Hopefully you guys can hear us. I'm going to walk over to the store. What?
You know what's funny?
What? Wait.
Look at it.
Was I literally talking to this camera and the other one was on?
Look, you can see it.
Hey guys, so I thought you were here and, well, you weren't. So there's no reason for me to yell because you guys are hearing me in my microphone. Let me go just see the embarrassment. Wrong camera. Well, that's a pretty regular live stream. That's.
Yeah, look at you.
Oh my good God! I
Try
literally
that
just
one.
did the whole talk to
that's all
camera with
Did
nothing.
you take it out?
I scraped some sand out of it and then broke it free.
No.
I think it's a little rough like that because they sandblasted it with the Heim joint exposed.
All right, so I think we're all good
See,
here.
look.
Let me.
Oh no.
So I
Format
just
media,
rolled it and then took all the
format.
stuff off the edge.
Format media, format. So you guys said you can hear me fine and all, right? You couldn't see my face, but you could hear me fine. Luke, do you know how much record time do we have on that memory thing? Should say in like the top left, like an hour or more.
Did you just call it a memory thing?
Yeah.
Says 11.
Cool. 11 hours. That'll be. Wait, you're shooting in 4K, right? Let me see the top of the camera. Just to double check before we get all these shenanigans started. Oh, it doesn't say.
4K, 2398.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so I think we're all good. Audio is now rolling for Wreck Bike Rebuild, episode 24, season 3. GH5S is going now. GH5 going now. I think we're all good.
Which camera do you want that to be on?
We'll probably do this camera to start, since me and Brian can sit on that side, because you said the lighting looks good over there, right?
Well, I kind of set it like this so we can have an end of the table each.
Oh, right.
If we have to move it any other way we need to, I just kind of...
Also, Holger, I think that's how you say your name. What's going on, man? From Germany? I don't know what time it is in Germany right now, but probably late.
8 hours ahead?
Maybe? It's currently 2:22 p.m. here.
So it's like almost 10:30 there?
Woo! 10:30 at night, right?
6 hours ahead.
Bro, Holger's in the future. He already knows what's going to happen.
He already knows it's dark out.
You only hear Brian blowing. Yeah, we can even hear Brian standing. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Brian, tell me a story.
Tell me a story? I don't want to tell you a story.
Well, at least tell me that story in the same volume you typically tell me stories in.
I don't know. I changed my voice up depending on how aggravated I am
enough.
at you.
Good. Well, the good news is that we cannot cap out that audio setup. So,
You want to give Jacob a clap in?
Hands kind of hurt. It's kind of cold in here. Hands don't react as well as they did back in the day.
Remember I was saying earlier that shit always breaks way worse in the cold.
Yep.
That includes bones. Oh.
Good. I don't want to ever experience the bone. Brian, we got to do the intro first, bro. You can't go straight into work.
We got shits to do, man. Let's get her done.
All right, what's going on, fam? Episode 24, Wreck Bike Rebuild, the show where we take wreck bikes, turn them into dream bikes, and then we...
Give them away.
That's right. We actually give motorcycles away thanks to beautiful people on Patreon that are watching this live. If you're on Patreon, thank you for supporting this show and allowing us to build dream motorcycles and then give them away. Anyway, on the last episode of this show, we took our Panigale is what we call it, 2016. We took the suspension, for lack of a better term, stuff out. So there is no suspension in this motorcycle. This wheel is just hanging there. Trust me. So we took all that stuff to get powder coated because it's really silver. We wanted it a darker color to go with our carbon fiber fairings that are gonna look effing sick. You guys can't see them yet. So we just went to the powder coater place. We have them in black now. And in this episode, we will reinstall them and get rid of this stupid scaffolding so that our bike isn't
Hey, man,
sketched
this
out.
scaffolding's not stupid.
The
It
scaffolding's
allowed
not-
us to do this. So it's not stupid at all.
I take it back. We can get rid of our very structurally integral scaffolding, and then we can get back to finishing this episode and
Wise
show.
ass.
Huh?
Wise ass.
Wise ass. That's the first time I've been called something with the word wise in it. Okay, so
Won't be the last show, will it?
all right, let's show off all the parts. So this is going to be a shot of you just like watching us unraveling things, and then I'll do B-roll of the close-ups of the things.
Oh, I forgot about these.
What? What are those?
Foot
Oh,
pegs.
the foot pegs. Yes.
Oh, that was nice of them to put the plastic caps back in because you didn't take them off.
I was in a... Dude, check the kickstand out.
Looks good.
Ah, that's so sick. Oh my good Lord.
Those look good too.
This is going to be, this whole powder coating situation, it's going to be a pain because of the like slight fitment issues it gives us, not the end product. But I believe this is going to be one of the major differentiators from our bike from all the other Panigales out there.
I mean, it's not like we're the only Ducati that's had stuff powder coated on it before, but
No, but we're the only, like, not the only, but like we're one of the few people that goes through the amount of pain that it is to like sit the bike up on a thing. Nailed it. All right.
yeah, if you did this any other way, this thing would be laying on the floor in pieces pretty much.
What fun is that?
I wonder how many cases of clear plastic wrap the powder coat has delivered every week.
I bet you has one of those things that UPS has.
I got the lens for sure that time.
You got his eyelid.
The cornea lens.
Right. All right. Dude, yes.
How's
You
the other
guys that
side
haven't
look?
watched all the other episodes, this, what's the cover called?
Stator cover.
Stator cover. So our stator cover had like this little chip.
Generator
at the
cover.
whatever. It had this little chip at the top, which is why we originally wanted to go powder coating. You cannot tell this has any damage in it.
Because it really
Because
didn't.
it's not damage. It's
I mean,
like,
it wasn't a chip out of the metal. It was just the.
like the paint. Is it paint or is it like, what do they coat that in?
It was probably some sort of powder.
Oh, well, I think black looks awesome. Okay. I'm going to do some B-roll of this before you get too far into this, and then we can explain what we're going to be doing with all this.
Okay.
I gotta be quick because Brian will easily. Guys, this is a workplace, okay? Get out of my B-roll, man. All right, here we go. Fuck you. You're a terrible person.
Oh.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Okay, that.
Did you take that out?
No.
Did you tell them they had to take it out?
Yes.
Why?
Did I do something bad?
I guarantee you that hole is filled with powder. That's why they didn't put it all the way back in now.
That would be douchebaggery.
Guaranteed.
Let's hope not. Holy shit. So much for non-stick.
I'm going to let you continue to do that.
Okay, one more time. Okay. What is so slippery around here, dude? These shoes are freaking non-slick. Oil? Jeez, man. Almost slipped twice now. Okay. This will stay here. All right, so that's all powder coated parts. Now, Brian, we've got all these parts powder coated, but that does introduce an issue in the reinstallation progress. What is the issue with the reinstallation process?
Process.
God, I cannot string together words very well.
So when you have stuff powder coated, there is a tendency for powder coat to get in places where it really should not be.
Is this a perfect example of?
Yeah, if you want to show that to them. So those that piece of metal mates up against the engine case.
This and this.
And after they powder coated it, they went over that. So that mating surface is now going to have some place to compress because the powder is obviously softer than the aluminum is. So you have to scrape the powder off so you get a good, clean, hard fit up against the frame.
So this is a like before and after. Like this is what we're going to have to do to all these little parts. This is what they came back from the powder coater with. So if you guys go to get your stuff powder coated, it's not a, oh, I'm just going to take it to this guy and I'm going to get it back and I'm going to go to instantly install it onto the bike. So you just used a razor blade.
Yep.
And just went straight off the top.
Well, this is another piece right here, right? So this piece is going to touch the frame, and so is this piece going to touch the frame.
Right.
Actually, the kickstand bracket fits in here.
Right.
So this piece will be all right, but this piece that's up against the engine case, you pretty much just flat with the razor blade and
Oh, so it's more of a scrape and less of a push forward cut.
yeah, you just want to scrape it off.
Okay.
And you see the metal's just starting to come through.
Right.
And you just keep on going until there's nothing but aluminum showing. I want to make sure it's not just my weak hands before I get a fresh one. I think it's safe to say this might take a minute. So enjoy the sweet, sweet song of whatever the editor decides to put in this video. So at this point, like, if you just want to just get different like angles of shit,
Yeah,
probably
I'm
not.
hold this till Brian gets done with that one.
Oh,
So we
okay.
have a completion one,
Right.
and then I'll get fancy.
And now we have one that's totally clean of powder. So that'll get a nice good mating surface up against the engine case and we'll be good. Now we have to do it to whatever pieces and parts are going to be in that situation. And we'll go from there.
Dude, I need another razor blade. Holy shit, that ain't, like, nothing's happening with that. Is this where you said they are, Luke?
Should be second drawer on the right.
Correct. You get a cookie. Just kidding, don't get excited, I don't have any cookies. Could you use Scotch-Brite for this, Brian?
Probably wouldn't be quite strong enough to do it.
Okay.
Did you get a new razor blade?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, you could probably use Scotch-Brite and then, put it on something with power so you can spin it and it'll come off pretty quick. But let me
Right.
see real quick. If I can help you. So you want to constantly change your position.
No, yours is coming off way. So you might just be putting way more pressure on it than I am.
All right. Change constantly.
Right.
Continue.
Jesus. Ooh, that strategy. That's the one.
All right, so I'm going to leave the powder here and the powder here
Okay.
because it'll be powder to powder and they'll smash into each other.
Okay.
But on this side is where it gets into the engine case where that doesn't have any powder on it.
Right.
So I'm going to clean this side off.
That's going to be a delicate game.
Now there's just that, see a little drop? That'll make it nice and just enough of a
okay.
drop so it'll be.
So would you call that like solid?
Yeah, looks clean.
Cool.
I know when you're looking at it, you start seeing the scratches in it. You're not sure if you're scratching the aluminum
Yeah,
or the metal. Now take it and turn it on an angle, and you'll see how much it's just all silver, or if there's any black left behind.
Right.
So
Okay. Cool. So with these, this little area needs to get it done. This one and this one.
So this and this, they go like this, and then there's linkage. Yeah, they weren't supposed to get any powder inside of there.
Right.
That's gonna suck. So we need to grab those parts and see if it'll go back together without it scraping the powder in there. If not, we got some work to do.
Yeah.
Because getting the powder out of the inside of there is not gonna be any fun at all.
No.
So we'll probably have to get out the Dremel and a little sanding drum and just be very careful and just knock the powder off of the inside. So let's grab the parts first and see if it'll go together or not. I have a feeling it's not going to go together with the powder on it.
Do we need the shock for that part? Or?
No, just a little linkages part. They're in the bag over there. The hardware and the sleeves and stuff that are in there.
Right. So that's the big sleeve, and then we have all these parts.
So that really all we need is this.
Oh, just the big guy? Okay. So you're talking about these areas then, these.
So it
ones at the
goes,
top.
there it goes. Okay, and then this goes like this, and I think this goes here. I don't remember. We'll have to take a look and verify how everything's supposed to go because I don't remember how it's set up.
Okay.
I don't remember what these two pinch around. So the shock goes to here. No, it doesn't. This goes, okay. We'll have to look at some pictures.
Okay.
Figure out how, but at least that stuff slides together.
Oh, okay. So we don't have to scrape the inside.
Not
of it out.
those, but we need to figure out how the rest of it goes together to make sure.
Okay.
So, you want to just grab my phone off of there and I'll pull a picture up?
I am supremely capable of doing such things. Do you want me to be twiddling away at the little thing?
Yeah, you can keep working on something else if you can.
Seems like the inside of that is fine.
Yeah, it looks okay, but go through and make sure there's no powder left in any of the holes or anything like that inside. Blow everything out with compressed air and
Where's that? Yeah.
this goes here, this goes here, and then the shock goes here.
Okay.
Seems like an awful lot of space in there.
Will it when everything's tightened in?
Oh, never mind. Okay, I remember. All those, that other bag that you have with all the spacers in it,
Right.
that goes and fills in all the gaps.
Okay.
So that will take care of that.
So you think we should just leave these with powder on the end of them?
I think they're going to be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're going to be all right because they don't face off against something as finished as like an engine case. So
Right. So this is fine then, just like this.
yes.
Okay. I want to see if this little rear set bracket will fit.
Oh yeah. The foot peg will go back in the groove. No.
Let me make sure they're the same. They should be because one has to fit. Nope. Okay. I will say, one of the reasons we got this stuff powder coated was to match the rear sets.
Mm-hmm.
It is like,
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like identical.
Good.
Like,
Except
it
now it
literally-
doesn't fit.
Yeah, so I just got to get the powder coat around that outer perimeter off.
Yep.
All right, I can work on that then. What is happening here? I found Luke's stash of candy. Better hope I don't come out here and I'm like hungry on a bad diet day. I'm just gonna demolish that whole group.
That's not my candy.
Whose candy is it?
I think it's yours.
I like the way you're thinking. My
There you
diet
go.
doesn't.
I was just working it like this.
Oh, okay. Just like doing it super small scale. Luke's over there like looking for spots to hide his candy now.
Daniel's that Liza kickstand on his pocket.
There's a lot of questions like that.
Buck says Jason's bleeding for the day is done.
Hey, come on, guys. You gotta have faith. What? Dan. The fuck, man?
He knows the fucking deal.
I know. Dan's been here long enough. He knows what's up. I like working on these pieces because I know that they aren't going to be seen ever. So I don't have that like worry that they're gonna look like shit.
Somebody said something about that sound. And I just thought of it.
Ugh.
That's all they're listening
Oh
to.
God, sorry guys. Jeez.
What that?
Yeah.
Oh, what this?
No, I think he was talking about this.
God.
$15 an episode, you can listen to this.
Put us on mute. We'll tell you guys when we're actually talking usefully. God. What a good sell for Patreon. Honey, why are you paying $15 an episode? Well, I get to win this by. Oh, you get to watch a live stream? What's that look like? Oh my God. You watch this? No, I don't. This never happens. Oh, it's not even worth it. God, I just want to push this in with a mallet. Oh.
What?
Like, if I got this onto the rear set, I could mallet it down and, like, pop it in.
Give them. No.
I know. I know. I'm just saying, like, that versus... Now that I know odds are out there for me to bleed this episode, I feel like I'm trying harder to not bleed. Oh my God, dude, I can't do this now. Now I'm thinking about it. You guys put it in my head. I wasn't even like, I was just working. I was just legit working. And then you're like, hey, that sounds terrible.
Are you serious right now?
Bro, I'm overthinking it now.
Where? Is it this? Thanks, guys. At least now we can talk shit about Chase and he won't know what we're saying.
What?
See? You heard your name and that was about it.
You know I'm a curious little guy. As soon as I hear Chase, I'm like... Look, if you want a pair, it's super helpful. It's because you're not in it, man. It's you're not ever here in it, man.
Can I have some of the hardware over there, please?
That's all I got. Wow, this one's coming off way better. Holy snap. Hey, Brian, it's a nice Ride Apparel hat you got.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't know if I got better at this or the powder was shittier on this one, but it came off way easier. Holy shit.
Hold on.
Yay.
There you go.
That's what we call success, boys.
It's a weird day, huh?
What?
Oh, God damn it.
Uh-oh. What?
These pivots don't fit in here.
Give me the Dremel.
Yeah.
Getting that leg workout, boy. Up and down. Which bit do you think we should use?
Sandpaper. Like one of those.
Is that one small enough?
Yeah. That should be good.
I didn't get it, but I was so close. I just saw it out of the corner of my eye.
There's some things I do that are meant for the camera, and there's others that aren't. So when I'm doing one of the ones that aren't, and I look over, and it's just camera in my face.
No, I didn't get it. Livestream got it though.
Good for them. They're the lucky ones. You are taking the entire thing with you. Can you imagine? I imagine I get it off pretty fast, right?
Yep. And you don't want to go beyond the powder.
Right.
There. More you're blowing out in my face. I forgot I brought the air over here.
Wow. Holy shit. So that was the same piece that you had to like just yank out of it a minute ago.
Yeah, I tried to put it in and it was like, didn't
Right.
want to go. So now it goes like this. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. You gotta be. Do you unplug me?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Is there enough room for that other washer in there?
Yep.
Okay.
I just want to grease everything now.
Okay. So you can go ahead and assemble that piece.
Yes. Yeah. I go ahead and clean this whole thing.
Random question. How do you dispose of a razor blade?
You eat it.
Because it seems like throwing it away would be a dick move.
You put it inside something, throw it away. Just like when you go to, you know,
Transplant it into a piece of cardboard.
there you go, done. I was going to say, just like when you go to the doctor's office and they give you a shot, they have a little box that they put all the needles in.
Right.
Granted, they do that because your filthy blood is on it, but
Gross.
It just seems dangerous.
Don't worry. Is razor blade OR or ER?
OR,
Perfect.
razor.
Mirror.
Wow.
We exercise safety here at Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage.
I would just like dulled it on the driveway and thrown it away instead of hiding it in there like
I just would have threw it in the garbage can, but it stuck itself into something at some point.
Well, it's got a red dot. It's got the labeling. It's the safest it can possibly be. Wait, clean up over here. You don't want that kind of shit on your conscience, guys.
Keep it overnight.
Yeah, man. If Oreo doesn't, it will.
I screwed that shit up royally.
This is a situation where having the tear deck set up would be like super nice because they would be able to see everything
We told them about that? Well, nobody else is talking, so you have the floor.
Guys, we're working on a way for y'all to be able to see everything Luke is recording. We haven't got it all figured out quite yet. We haven't even tested it yet, but hypothetically we can make it work. In situations like this, it would be super helpful because you can see exactly what he's seeing.
I'm just lining that nut up so I can kind of, there we go. Sink that in there. And now everything works right.
Holy shit. Slightly different than it was.
That shit looks good.
All the black together.
Oh yeah.
This is part of the pain in the ass process though that
That
I
makes
think-
it all worth it.
Well, this is what like people won't do because it's either expensive to get it done because somebody would have to do this, or somebody's
Right.
like, dude, I ain't wasting all that time just to have my suspension linkage black.
I probably should have put that other washer in at the same time. Of course, there's not enough room. There is not enough room for both washers in there. It seemed like there was going to be enough.
Do you think if you just took the powder off one side of it, it would? Oh, I guess not because the washer's thicker than the coat of powder, but.
All right, I'm not going to fuck with this part. I'm going to take it off of here
Why are you choosing that part instead of this?
because you won't see it.
Okay.
It'll be internal.
Right. Smart move.
All right, so we just cover the grease so we don't fill it with powder. Just looking for the best light.
Oh, I got you, bro.
That looks good.
Well, if you sit on this side, then they can see everything.
I don't know if I can though. That's pretty good.
What lighting do you want? Like over here by you?
Just so it's inside of here so I can see what the hell is going on.
Gotcha.
Grease will clog up my sandpaper. Down a little more, you blinded me. There you go.
Damn, that shit works fast as hell.
Thank you. So if you want to see if you can get in there. So take all the powder coat off from the inside of there.
Turn it to the other way so I can see what the. Yep. Sweet.
Cool.
Luke, keep an eye on that battery. It looks like the Canon's saying it's 50%. Let me see the front of it. It's actually 50%. Wow.
Okay. Now let's try this again.
Oh, okay. Just keep an eye on it. If you see that red, like, go ahead and stop recording. What are you looking for?
Just make sure everything I need right here in front of me. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab that other battery thing, just in case.
I think I'm gonna have to take the powder off of this side too. Yep. This is why people don't powder coat Ducatis. Everything is so tightly fit together.
Skippy, that would be a really cool idea. He said it'd be neat if there was like a picture-in-picture thing where they could like click to the different cameras and choose whichever one they want to see.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I don't think OBS can do that.
Can we get the next size bigger little drum here?
Yes.
I think
Maybe a little.
to control it on my end, so they could like say something in chat and be like, you know, it'd be for everybody.
Right.
I don't know.
I'll have to look into that to see if it's something that we can do,
Yeah.
because that does sound pretty.
It's right there. I can see from here. It's just one size bigger than this.
Yeah, but you need a head for it,
Isn't
right?
it right there? Bring that whole thing over here.
Oh, you need one like I understand now. I thought you wanted to replace the paper on this guy.
See now the grease is all gone from my washers here. There we go. Can you see the washer in there?
Yes.
Can you use this and try and slide the washer over the hole?
Yeah.
That's my finger there.
Oh,
See,
so-
just the washer. Maybe you're not seeing. Let me see. Okay.
Do you want to put this through
Where's the
there?
pliers? It's a little big. Jesus.
I thought you meant the ones you had just had for a certain reason.
I got it.
Is that one going to work?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Darth Vader over there.
So the other day, me and Luke were watching some guy build a Subaru Boxer motor. Right? And this guy was putting this thing together, throwing bolts in. Big ratchet, just tightening shit down. And he got to a certain point and he pulled out his torque wrench and he torqued a couple of things. And then he went back and he put paint on every single bolt. It's like, I only saw you put a torque wrench on about a third of those, buddy.
Was it like a YouTube show? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was, well, I don't even know if it was like a show. I think it was just somebody that
Just
was
a dude.
building it and recorded it and posted it. Putting it together from the engine cases up.
Right.
Grease on everything. Okay.
We're having a conversation about
6 mil, please.
how bad pain is for your lungs.
Yes.
A 6 mil.
T handle. T handle.
I don't know the last time it was, so you shake down metal,
Yeah.
but like last week sometime it was just like my whole nose was filled with like iron, dude.
Oh, it might have been the.
It was the day
bobber day.
we painted the pipes on the bobber.
It was bad. So I don't want that if you have any powder to it.
Right. Gosh, remember those days where it was like every Tuesday, here we go. Nice catch, Brian.
So you're really not supposed to reuse these clips because when you take them off, they open up a little bit.
Right.
But you can just give them a little bit of a squeeze. As long as the teeth in here in the corners are not rounded out,
Right.
you should get a nice fit back in again.
Okay.
But you really should be replacing these. So I'm just gonna.
You want some needle nose?
Where's that big ass flathead that Luke had before?
Choose your weapon wisely. Do you take the red pill or the blue pill? Red pill it is.
Okay. So,
The old snickety snap of a good old kickstand.
nice, everything moves good.
All right, now we can begin
yeah.
reassembly.
This little bad boy right here. Not sure what size those are.
I will find out really quick like.
Like a bunny.
May the record show it was not on my first try. It was on his second try that he found the size.
Can I have some Loctite, please?
What flavor?
Blue.
Ah, the old blueberry.
Did you take that bolt with you?
I did.
Okay. Put that cap on. Oh. I was going to say, don't forget to shake it.
God dang.
I have a real bad feeling that we're going to have to clear the powder coat off of all these faces.
How about we just pretend that's not going to happen? And we'll
I'm
just pretend and
pretty
we can,
sure that's going to be the deal right now. If just the side stand was this tight, this linkage is going to be just as tight, if not tighter.
You said 2 shake this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I do not saying. I hope not, but I do not saying. You're talking about these 2 black faces right there.
Talking about these.
The good thing is we do have the
Pretty sure
Dremel out,
these
so-
are going to be just fine because the way everything goes together, it just stacks.
right.
But this stuff squeezes in between.
Well, we have the Dremel out, so the Dremel knocks that shit off way faster than.
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna just let you do that.
Now, when you're tightening electronic stuff, the torque spec is usually very, very light on it for a couple of reasons. One, it's a plastic block.
Right. You don't want to go straight through it.
Two, depending on what kind of electrical part it is, if you put too much pressure on one side, you'll get misreadings from what's underneath it.
Oh, that's exactly what you want on your kickstand.
So you just need to make sure that when you torque stuff like this down, you either use the spec or kind of just be real nice and light with it.
Right.
And if you think it's too light, then just go back and check to make sure that it's still tight later.
Right.
So. Okay. Now this is going to go. Where'd that other part go? This is it right here. This is going to go.
Oh.
You're just a torso. I can't, like, I gotta do it like this to get to your frame.
I wanted to be above the camera, so I looked
So
daunting.
that's going to be like that.
Got you.
All right. I'm just going to start taking powder coat off the shit. I didn't think we were going to have to, so.
Hashtag Dremel.
Go get the air Dremel out. We have 2.
Oh, baby.
The air drum. Oh. Son. I forgot that was even a thing.
Can you grab me a piece of Scotch-Brite, please? No.
Yes. Yes, I can.
I'm worried about that face.
Have scissors.
What the fuck is happening?
Put it flat. That's fast. It's pepper scotch. That's candy.
Well, I have to put it in somewhere different now, right? Because now people are going to know. So if anybody robs the house. All right. Dude, I'm trying to work. Jeez. I'm trying to get my work on over here and fucking distracting.
It didn't come with this.
Yeah, but they're all. No, it didn't come with any bits. I'm so smart. Where's the other? Man, you guys haven't even heard nothing nasty sounding yet.
I don't turn the volume on.
Could.
That would be courteous.
I mean, I think it's easier for them though, because then if we mess up the volume, then it's gonna put us in a.
Give them a warning.
Be careful, go real light. You don't want to take off anything but the powder coat.
We don't need to take off.
1, 2, 3. Back that off. Way back. Back it off. Right about there. You may want to get, is there another big one?
There's a guy named Alex that said it's 72 in Arizona right now, Brian.
Oh yeah? Nice.
We were having a conversation about that earlier.
Yes, we were. Hey, Alex, are you glad that monsoon season is over? Did he respond?
They probably just went through it.
Did you hear that? Take those off so we could actually talk to you. Alex says it's what, 72 degrees in Phoenix right now.
Fuck you, Alex.
Jeez.
Alex knows I'm joking. I'm just jealous.
Alex and Daniel say that monsoon season is awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, he says it sucks to ride in, but it's beautiful to watch.
It's beautiful to watch, but all the humidity with the heat is like the worst time of year.
Wait, why is it beautiful to watch?
Because you could actually see the monsoon coming from like miles and miles and miles
Oh, that'd
away.
be such a cool time.
It's really awesome. You see this big giant like cloud come,
Right.
and then once it gets close enough, you see the windstorm that's in front of it, because as the rain falls, it blows up all this dust. So you get this huge dust storm, and then as the dust storm gets followed by your rainstorm, which is like, they call it a monsoon season for a reason.
Right.
You know, it comes down, it rains 4 inches in half an hour.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like a lot.
The streets just turn into rivers everywhere. And it only lasts, like, everything will drain out in like 30 minutes. As soon as the rain stops, 30 minutes later, it's all gone. Because the ground is so hard, it just stays on top and it just flows off everywhere. Because it's so dry, it doesn't have a chance to penetrate, and it just runs off the top of it. It's pretty cool.
How do you...
I lived in Phoenix for a year.
This is not the only thing that has happened where you're like, insert tons of knowledge.
I don't
Go
know.
knowledge.
When I live places, I like to know where the hell I'm living.
You don't
What I have to
know
deal
where
with.
You live now, boy.
Make it flat. Try and get it as flat, the sander as flat to the pieces as you can. There you go. And don't go till it's fully clean, because then you're taking too much material away. So you're going to leave a tiny bit so you can go back and scrape it off. Otherwise you take too much material off, because you can't see it anymore, you know what I mean? Sound like you stepped on a cat's tail.
That does not like that, doesn't it? What's happening?
I accidentally pressed buttons with my hand, and
You didn't know it was going to happen?
well, I was trying to get the buttons to go away. So I figured it out.
Alrighty. Stereo! Okay.
We're a boy again.
It is like uncomfortably quiet in here right now.
Yeah. Testing our awkward bones. Seeing how long you can sit in silence. That fit through there uncomfortably well. Ready and waiting.
Can I have that T60? It's right next to your 1DX. And a ratchet. It's a 1/2 inch drive ratchet.
1/2 inch meaning big boy.
Yeah. 1/4, 3/8, 1/2 inch. We don't own anything 1/4 or 3/4. I should say you don't own anything 3/4.
Yet.
There's really no reason for it.
Even if we rebuilt a Turbo Busa?
Yep.
Damn. Battery's low? Alright, I've got it prepped up and ready to go for this next group of stuff. So if you just want to hand that to me, I'll rock it up real quick.
Give me a kangaroo as well.
Say what?
Give me a kangaroo as well.
The kangaroo.
Too hot now. Too hot.
What is?
The,
I've ruined some joke terribly, I
the
feel.
Ninja. The Ninja is getting hot, so it's doing a little kangaroo thing.
Oh, this will help. This is off, putting the battery off of the,
You okay with that?
no. Am I ever? No,
Some
I'm
days
gonna-
you seem like you're okay.
It's a farce.
What's the thing?
Like
oh,
it's,
no. No.
I told you I don't have any more of those other batteries, so we gotta work with this for now. Till I get more ordered, because I wasn't sure how long that battery would last in a wreck-back rebuild scenario. Now we know.
It was on half charge when I got it.
No, it was full charge. I took it off the battery this morning.
So you used it for 6 hours yesterday?
Yeah, but it was like studio filming, so it was like I wasn't recording the whole time. So I guess the recording part of the Ninja.
Runtime.
Yeah, I mean it ran for 6 hours,
Oh,
but
working time. It was like 2.5.
yeah, I didn't realize the recording part would change so much though. But apparently that eats a ton of battery. Okay. The good news is with this V-Lock, you won't have to change out again. Yep, everything's working. Cool. A rare sight indeed. Okay, we're good. Off to the races it was.
So maneuverable before?
Imagine if you just had a camera weightless in your hands. How
Yeah, that's
amazing.
basically what this was without that 5 pounds of it on it.
5 pounds. Let me go get that big brick. You're gonna be like this.
Yeah. That's why it seems so much different.
Why?
Because like this, I can sit with it in my lap and I can stabilize it with like my arm the whole way, all the way down.
Right.
Totally forgot about that maneuver.
Right. The old arm in the back maneuver. So we can pre-assemble all this before we. Oh, this is the piece you took home. To.
Yep.
I was wondering when we went to your house and you came out and you weren't holding anything. I was like, that must be a real tiny tool. I didn't realize it was a socket. Just, you know.
Filled with sand.
Did you show on the video that pile of sand over there that came out of stuff? Gross.
I got that pile of sand.
Yep.
Can you give me a little tiny dead blow hammer, please?
Baby dead blow. This might be a dumb question, but I assume that's the residual from sandblasting the original piece. Okay.
Prior to powder coat, yes.
So what, does it just get like in those small crevices and packed
Yep.
together and shit?
Yeah, it's sand, you know. It's got some force behind it, so once it gets in there,
It does what sand
it
does?
just it just fills all the gaps. All right. Still here. Can I have the air?
Yep. Man, once sand gets in somewhere, they don't come out.
I need a tap.
Lou, you weren't supposed to lose it on that one. I was gonna get that statement out totally fine.
Should be 8 by 1 1/4. maybe 6x1. 6x1. What is this? This looks like a 6.
That's an 8 and 1 1/4. Do you want a 6x1?
I think this is. Yep, that's the right pitch. Just give me this piece. Oh,
Hold with strength. You're just gonna do it lightly or something? Oh, you can get enough leverage. I see.
I want to see what comes out of it.
It's like blowing your nose. Gross, dude.
Hold.
Did you get a focus
Gotta
yet?
put your hand behind it or something.
Better? Too dark?
There it goes. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Dude, that'll
Knock
wreck
all,
some threads.
knock all that out with compressed air, please. That's the air. Okay.
Just a safety run. Make sure.
I guarantee there's still more in it.
At least it sounds better. It sounded freaking terrible.
Air, please.
In one hole.
Yeah,
There's only one hole.
Yep. And there's sand in this one too.
there we go.
Not as much.
Kickback sand at you.
Wow. That is some high velocity shit.
It's got 100 psi behind it.
You can take it to 100 psi and get the f out. Heard me? Get the f out of here. Punch me in the face with sand. Isn't that a guy on Spider-Man? Sand dude?
Sandman.
Mr.
Yeah.
Sandman. Mr. Sandman.
Isn't that a drug reference? Sandman or something?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Tried to find it, but it's just not happening.
I think it's good if you can't relate that to drugs.
It's all good if you can't. As long as you can't relate it to drugs, it's fine.
Can you clean these little silver doohickeys off, please?
Yes, with what?
Just paper towel,
Yes.
blue rag.
I am supremely capable. Probably. As long as Mr. Sandman doesn't have anything to do with it.
Mr. Sandman.
Do you need the insides as well?
Just clean them. Ask me if they need to be clean.
No, like the inside specifically. Don't give me shit for asking us not a stupid question. There's your one clean one. I will continue. There you go, Sandman.
Loctite still out here?
Yeah. How convenient.
We're going to need the shock also now.
The what?
The shock.
Oh. Wow. You asked for Loctite and then the shock, and for whatever reason, that combination together, I'm like, what is shock and do we have any?
God, I hope so.
Well, the first part of it was like,
We should have two.
we do. You know, we also have an extra one of, Brian, a set of wheels and tires for a 2016 Panigale 959. If you're looking for it and you're in the North Georgia area, give us a call. Don't call me, but like, you can't call
Give
me.
us a call, but don't call. Really, don't.
Shoot me an email. Link up. I barely want anything from you.
Kev, 8 mil, please. I'll take
I'll
this.
trade you this shock, and then I'll wait. You want a T-handle or like a what?
Man, did I actually do that? Mother, son of a.
Caught it on camera. Wait, what'd you do?
I think I put the linkage together backwards.
Brian. Like if we were a sitcom, that's what we would do.
Hey, so they make this thing, I think it's called Instant Audience. It's like a little speaker you can put up, and then you have a remote control.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you track one of your corny jokes, you do like a clap track, or a laugh track, or a rim shot, like that.
I think what's interesting is that the second you said, "Hey, I think they make," I instantly like turned into sarcasm. I was like, anything that comes out of his mouth right now is gonna be absolute bullshit. So I was literally looking at you like, "The fuck are you about to say?" And then it was like halfway through, I was like, "No, it hasn't transitioned into sarcasm yet. This is weird."
You gotta keep you off balance, man. You gotta back you with bullshit and hit you with some facts.
There's no equilibrium here. When there's equilibrium, it's wrong.
Now hold that side.
Oh, I see. Full transparency.
You got
no
it?
clue what I was saying. Yes.
You holding it? I don't want it to rest on the. So yeah, yeah. Okay,
We're prepared for insertion?
I believe so.
Probably could have chose slightly better wordage for that.
Those were good words. Did you see that and not say anything? You did, you son of a bitch. This fucking guy. He saw it and didn't say a goddamn word, like, ha ha ha, wait, here we go.
So what
I don't
happened?
know what's going on.
Let's watch how angry Brian
I
gets.
don't know what's going on right now.
Son of a bitch. Fucking camera guy over here.
What happened?
You know exactly what happened. I don't want to fucking hear that
What
shit.
happened?
You need to explain it to him.
He's got a microphone on there. For real, did you know what was going down?
No, what's going on?
I don't believe you because you had this big shit-eating grin on your face. As soon as I looked up at the camera and you had this shitty grin on your face like, see?
Oh, you had it going in the wrong direction.
I had it on the, so you could see the stamped part on it. See the little,
Oh.
and it's not supposed to face that way.
Yeah, totally fucked up.
So I'm glad there was a pause there because I was going to say, do we need any lube for this? Because that, and if I'd have said that right after the insertion joke, it'd have been real in your face. So
Can you switch cameras, just?
do you want me to clean this off, then re-lube it, then reinsert?
Yes.
Okay. That wasn't a stupid question, right?
No.
Ugh. Shit's disgusting.
Grease B.
I heard lube is your friend.
Lube is your friend.
So why would it be disgusting if it was your friend? I don't have any disgusting friends.
Really?
That's a good point.
There you go. Hey, toilet paper's your friend,
It's true.
you know?
But before it gets used, it's not disgusting.
No, but after it does.
Yeah.
That's really when it's your friend, is after you use it. It's like, oh, thank God there was toilet paper. So glad that wasn't my phone he just stabbed like that.
Of course I'm
I
not going to
kind of
stab
thought it was.
I did too. I looked down. My phone's like right in line. I'm like, oh. Like, really?
How random would that be? Like holding a little pig and be like, hey, Brian, guess what? Your phone?
Screen protector don't work, dude.
That is when you guys should really check into.
Grab one of them blue rags that you just had and this silver knob job that's sticking out over here, right there. That this is going to slide over. We need to clean that up real good.
Let me just get it cleaned up real good.
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
the one right there. That one. Yep, that one.
Brian, you don't.
That's the one right there, that one. Got it?
I can't.
No?
I don't know.
Clean it. That's the right? Yeah, that's it. That one.
Jesus Christ, what does this show become?
What it's always done.
What it's always been. All right.
Okie dokie. So we need to take the rest of the wrap off.
Well, you seem to do a pretty good job of that.
And then we need to take all the hardware out. There's 3 bolts. One, two, up, 3.
Got it. 1, 2.
All right, so here you go.
Trade you. Take for tat.
So that, yes, this part goes over that big pin. You want to put a little grease on that too, just a tiny bit.
Which end?
Doesn't matter. The part that you're about to slide over. Can you back up a little bit here?
Just trying to be super careful to not
Scratch anything?
scratch anything. Yeah.
Okay. shock.
There it is. Should I use like a dead blow or something to like get it on?
Try and get that grease all over me.
Do these press in? Because like that's a, there it goes.
Ooh. Can you get that back in there again? Let's go ahead and put that piece of hardware in there if we can.
I don't think that's an 8.
There it is.
You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 6 in your hand.
No.
The 8 is on the ratchet over there.
The 8 is also right here. I didn't think it was an 8.
This will probably be a little easier. Good?
Yeah.
No, push. There it goes.
You just trying to get it in position?
Yeah, close. Yeah. Where's that big T handle again? This one.
So if we have this locked in and that locked in, how do we get this thing angled? Do we just like lift the bike or something?
What do you mean?
Like this thing is way off, like angle wise. Good Lord.
There it is.
Okay.
So put this top bolt in. Wait, it's just this one. This one.
So we're going in that top boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ready? Not yet. It's gotta go a good bit more.
Which way? I don't know.
This way. Alright, hold.
Don't tighten it. All right, now we need to slide the kickstand in.
Oh, right. Okay.
We should probably put some Loctite on those.
Okay. Do you want me to just, I guess it is.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now.
Blue or red?
Yep. Looks good in black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. I hadn't even had a chance to grab that top off real quick. Damn, that looks good in black.
That's enough. Take the other one out.
They don't need to be tied in there because
Just kind of, yep. Take that top one out. Take that back one out.
Is there any weight on this one?
Maybe now that the suspension is on it, there's a little bit because the rear stand's in it.
Should
So if
we-
you want to pull the rear stand out, that might make it a little easier.
Okay.
Let it down slow. There you go. It's good, leave it like that. Come see where you're at over here. Better?
Yeah, that's,
Took some of the weight off.
yeah. There's still some weight on it, but I mean,
All right. It's not coming out anymore. You got to twist and pull at the same time very slowly. Same thing. There you go. Go ahead and push. There it is. All right. You put the rear stand back underneath it again. And now we can pull our A-frame out.
okay, we don't need to put the other.
All the suspension link was on this side.
Okay. So now we can.
Slide that table out of the way. And then hand me that airline.
Everyone say goodbye to the scaffolding.
And loosen this one first. You ready?
No, but always. Come on, bud. Ready?
Yep.
I don't think there's any, like,
Some tension on that one, just a little bit.
yeah, just a little. Okay.
Nope.
I see what you mean.
There you go.
Pull away. Sweet. And now we have a jungle gym. We could do,
Dude, we could flip this thing upside down and put a ramp on one side. It's like a
Or-
big giant teeter-totter.
or we could do pull-ups. Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if this thing actually breaks now. Breathe. Your head's turning purple.
I know, because I was using all of my strength. All right. This feels good. Let's get this more out of the way.
So you got to take the straps off the bottom first.
Oh,
Let's just turn
I
it
was
up.
just gonna.
Well, here.
Oh, right. The only thing making it not a triangle is that. Or, sweet. Let's put them against that thing. As if nothing even happened. Dude, this was taking up so much room in the garage. I didn't feel like it was, but
It really wasn't.
I mean, mathematically, no, but now that it's gone, it feels like there's so much more room in it.
Because you're not afraid to walk around it.
That's probably
Not so
what
much space as it is like.
All right, so now we can put on Mother Boy.
Now we can put on our happy face.
Yay! 415, that's fine.
You know, I saw an advertisement on Facebook yesterday for Woodcraft clip-ons that work just like these,
Really?
where you could rotate them and they get a different angle. And this thing hasn't been up this high in a long time.
Dude, I know. I'm here for it. Ah, we don't have to bend over like freaking old men now? Dude, yes. Dude,
All right, you wanna
the
put the-
black kickstand is the jam.
Yeah,
Yes. Do you want to go ahead and finish this side with the cover, or do you want to go ahead and go to the other side?
Well, I mean, now let's go ahead and put the kickstand on. And let's go ahead and put the rear sets back on,
Right.
you know, and then we can put the cover on.
Before we start, there. Here, I want to get a shot of the side so that we can cut to that.
Get all this out of the way so I have freedom of movement again.
So this way Jacob can just like use this shot while I was talking just then. Okay. Here you are, sir. This boy is on super wiggle status.
Yeah. Been doing that all day.
Dude, we need to fucking just lock tight all this shit down.
Alright, do that to the right side.
And it hasn't become wiggly any since? Damn. Well, there you go. You use what, blue?
Red.
Not effing around.
Yeah, use it on the piece though. Because you gotta take the whole thing apart to get it undone.
Right. So it's going to be nice about having everything set up and never get moved. We can lock it down, let it stay there.
I haven't been handmade today though.
I was going to ask you about that because we could,
I've just been doing this when I need to.
yeah.
It's not as stable, but I just
Wait,
have to-
what's on the top of it? Oh, dude, I can go grab it here. I didn't realize the NATO array was on top.
So this is what your gear position sensor looks like, just like this one. That's probably where it is, like right back here somewhere.
Okay.
So you take that cover off, and you should be able to access it. If not, you may have to take a second cover off
Yeah.
to be able to get to it. And you just take it off, and you just clean the back. And take a look at the backside
Yeah.
and see if there's any corrosion on it, and then just like wipe it perfectly clean.
Cool.
Put a little bit of dielectric grease on it, and put it right back on.
Didn't know it was that easy. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that
Since you got it.
since I got it. Essentially, yeah.
You know, because something like that, I mean, it could be something as small as like a tiny piece of metal from something, could be stuck right in between first and second, and it's making a real light connection. That's why it's like something's in there that's fooling the sensor.
Yeah.
You can physically see that the sensor is being bugged out on the dashboard, you know?
So it does it really bad when it's warm, obviously.
Like the hotter it gets,
Yeah. But it's never been like idling and then just shut off.
like it did today.
Yeah. Which is, but the kickstand was down and then it thought it was in first gear, so it killed.
I mean, it made sense why it did it.
Yeah. But like when I go fill up, it will, like I'll be, riding and then I'll get gas before I get home and then stop at the gas station, fill up, and then I go to start it and it won't find neutral. I have to like hold in the clutch to start it every single time after it's been ran. Or have to kickstand up. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This is a lot better.
Right. Alrighty.
Find something else we can do in my bike.
Yay.
We got a nice little laundry list of like little things
Yeah.
to square away on his machine.
Machismo.
It's just I love machine.
Okay. So the next part.
Put the rear set back on.
Resetto.
You got the hardware
So.
right here.
Yeah.
There's 3.
Wait, how is.
Right, there's another bracket that goes on first.
Right.
It's just a little. That's the other side.
Yeah, no, I'm moving this out of the way. Listen, all right, not that stupid. Most of the time.
Cheech and Chong.
Just I love machine.
That's all I got to say in my head now, thanks for that.
That one goes on the other side.
Okay. Started questioning everything in my life.
Guys say anything on the wall?
Don't know.
We're actually doing something and nobody's here anymore?
We scared them all off.
Yeah.
You just leave the bolt in there.
I truly could not blame them.
Dan wants to know if you like the rainbow unicorn.
You don't have to watch. Yes, I do. I was going to say you have to watch. Did I say that during the Q&A?
Yeah, it's the most recent one.
Yeah. I explain it in depth, Dan, but yes, I do love it. Very much so.
Where the hell's a 6?
It's already. Which one?
I need a 6 that I can poke into this guy right here.
Poking which guy?
Oh, did you already have it?
Yes.
Thank you, Brian. You're a lifesaver.
Don't hit the swing arm. Jesus.
Got me all sketch now, bro. Agreed.
That looks way better.
Yep. Hundo P.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Agreed. Why is that getting so tight so quick?
What do you mean? Is it not in yet?
I mean, I don't think that's all the way in, right?
Oh, hell no.
Type of knives we're looking for.
Where's the? I'm looking for the pick. Pick.
Pick.
Is it the Sandman?
I think so.
Or is it the Sand Man?
I have the picker for you.
Can I have the tap?
Yep.
Did you already put the whole thing away?
Nah. What the fuck? Is that the one you need?
Yeah.
Of course it is. But of course. Doesn't sound sandy like that other one did.
Mm-mm. Do you want to go ahead and put the other side on?
Yeah. I think I can handle that. Probably. Do you have the hardware bucket over there? Gonna assume you do.
Hardware bucket.
Yeah, the hardware to get this. It's probably not that. It's probably not that. It's probably that. Make me work for it.
You're gonna have to go on that back on that side anyway, right?
This is true. Should I go ahead and put blue Loctite on these?
I would run all the hardware in by hand and make sure everything goes in first.
Okay. Assuming everything went in. Blue Loctite?
Yes.
So this one's about to cross there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't hit it with that anymore. You need to do that with that.
Why are you saying that?
Because it's sitting at an angle, because you're putting it in there with that T.
Did you just reach in here and take the tap?
Yes. I might have had greedy little hands and stole it. I took it, precious. Thanks. Ah, it's here. You guys and your little wizardry. Blue Loctite on that little locking pin that goes over that piece in the middle. Like, you know how there's a bolt that goes in like that? Blue Loctite.
Mm-hmm.
I wish there was a voice to speak on YouTube chat. So anytime somebody types something, I can say it out loud.
I don't know if we'd want that. Might be
That's great power comes great responsibility conversation. But if we did have that, it's like somebody could be asking a question or like say something and there'd be a lot more interaction.
So there would need to be an admin in the chat always, and they have the final control of
what
the
gets
of the
passed.
speaker in here.
Yeah,
I think that's how that would have to be.
I agree with that. But that way it'd just be more interaction with live stream.
True, which would be nice.
You put a piece in it though?
Nope.
Because it looks really cool on that side with the chain running down the length and the swing arm.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people do that.
Can I have the grease?
There you go, Sandman.
Ooh. Loctite. There we go. All right, that side is on. Loctite.
It is in there. Okay, thank God. I'm looking all over for the bolt that goes in the actual foot peg. Didn't realize it was already in here.
Now where are you putting it?
That's just matching this side.
Second hole on the top?
Top, middle, yep. You already got a 10?
No. I don't know if you realize that the foot peg is not straight.
Oh, But I mean, that's just taking it off and like. I played that game with both of them, and they're not the exact same.
Because they were even before.
Right.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
Wow. Season 4, still playing baby boy games.
Hold it like this, exact. Flip it around. You can't put yours on that way, can you? There you go. There you go. Just like that, even. Oh no, the foot peg is backwards.
You think you took them apart to powder
No.
coat?
I don't think he did. He might have.
So we just need to adjust each of them individually for this side then.
That sucks though.
Yeah.
Seriously, because so which one you want to do it on?
Top
Facing
middle.
up. All right, because you could do it this way too. So facing
Right.
up, middle, or facing forward, back.
I just want it to cover the entire middle slot, is my thought process. Yeah.
All right.
Sound like a tight boy.
Right about there.
Yeah. I'll take that file from whenever you're done.
That looks good.
Now I get to show how hard it actually was to undo this, whereas Brian just does like.
Don't hurt yourself.
Leverage.
Where'd that 10 go?
Your top, middle, going back.
Yes.
Okay. So you're like right there.
Yep. And you just want to. So the bottom is flat.
Right.
Go ahead, give it a little,
Give it a little tuggy
just a
tug.
little snug. Okay. All right, now I can tighten the piss out of it. And just turn the shit out of the foot peg.
Right. That's called for the angle right there. Or for the shot.
Looks good. Little Loctite on there.
Yeah. Are you top middle or top front? Because the front is the only one that blocks the entire hole.
I'm top middle. Did you want me to do the front?
Nah, we'll do middle. You got the blue?
Because I can, because I just took it out so I can put Loctite
Let's
on
do
it.
front then. Gracias. Thank you, sir.
Express yourself. All kinds of tunes going on in my head right now, just
Right.
swirling.
Oh, I meant to tell you, on the burger video, one of the comments wanted to make sure I tell you that they fuck with your shirt.
Who does?
Whoever the guy was. I don't know.
Like, I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
It's a good thing.
Heather had to explain that to me last night, so. I was like, you fuck with that? What does that
Like,
even
I
mean?
could definitely see how like, you're taking it on that. No, so it's definitely a good thing.
Right.
Could I have the cap to the Loctite?
I fuck with that.
That's not.
Nailed it, right? I do fuck with that.
I fucks with that.
I fucks with that, boy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was rough.
Huh?
That was rough.
I don't fucks with that.
See how good that shot was? My little hand
my
went.
neck.
My little hand went after you tried to choke your ass. He's like, give it up, motherfucker.
I was like, don't fuck with me. All right, so we're good to put the.
You see my homeboy over here? He could choke your shit.
We're a motorcycle show, we promise. Sometimes. What you fucks with now, Brian? Man, you're gonna have to bleep so much stuff, Jacob. I'm so sorry. I actually did it right? I inserted pen into the hole. Unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, looks good.
We still got a little sensor situation that we gotta
Well, this is the O2 sensor. This goes up in here.
up into the beyond.
Actually, it gets plugged in down here at the back, and then the one that's here gets plugged into that one there.
So
we
I'm
need to make
super
sure that we plug
excited
those into the
to-
right places.
I really want to install this so we can see the beauty that other side's about to be.
Okay. You got enough time in the day for it? It's getting around a little late for you.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, let's try it. I really want to see this. I got probably 30 minutes.
Okay.
Oil change.
Yeah, that's you don't ever call anything quick.
You say you got 30 minutes, Chase? That's not enough time.
It's not. It's enough time to get it on there.
Yeah, but you got to get it on. You got to torque all the bolts around the edge so it seals.
Do you want a, hey, look what we made, take a oven picture, where it's just on there?
Yeah.
Well, that you could just take the specialty tool.
Right. Because what you're saying is we're gonna have to put sealant over.
Yes.
Okay, let's install this minus sealant, and
Okay.
then we can do like a. Because I want to get a final assembly of. I want to show everybody what it looks like, and then like if the only thing we're gonna do off camera is like put sealant on and then press it on, like then whatever.
It'd be like a Instagram TV short.
Yeah,
We'll
true.
just film that and put it on, or just film it and put it on Patreon.
All right. Well,
I like that.
Okay, so we're gonna install this on the super fast so you guys can actually see it because I've only got 30 minutes before we have to wrap up. If you want to see what we do to actually do it, we'll put that up on Patreon. I'd like a little Patreon short video. I like that idea a lot. Nice job. Wow. Cut yourself?
no. Just looking at. I never find goddamn flashlight when I'm looking for one. Thank you.
We've got about 15.
I know. That's why I'm like, what the hell?
Are you good on tap?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Are you good on the tap? I'm gonna disassemble it.
Yeah, it should be. God, I hope we don't have to tap anything in this cover. That would be horrible.
Yeah, that'd be bad news bears. Hey Brian, you want to come do that on this table? And that way Luke can actually film it.
Yeah, I could do that. Right over here.
Yeah. That way Luke can be on the other side of it and rock it out.
Sorry, you totally missed that. You want me to do it again? So you guys remember this fun little clip? Remember how we had to press this thing in to pop it out? So it's pretty much the same thing, putting it back in, dropping its home. Make sure your wires are lined up, and just a little click, and then your keeper is in place. Okay, now we need the hardware.
You have it over there?
I got it.
Okay.
I also need this sensor, some grease. Stinger. They're like spraying there. Yeah.
Sandman strikes again.
Yep.
You want air? Or you got air behind you? dentist right now.
If that was the case, I would be the dentist from Little Shop of Horror. Have you seen Little Shop of Horror?
No, but I've heard this noise. I'm not here for it.
Oh, well, the dentist in Little Shop of Horror likes causing pain.
Oh, well, great. That's pleasant. Remind me to never come to you if I ever have dental needs.
Sure, I could do that. You can remind me about that when I offer to clean your teeth for you. So I'm sure that'll happen real soon.
Yeah, if I came to you to clean my teeth, I would already be like
You
in a
wouldn't.
terrible place.
You'd be like, here, clean those teeth.
Because you would punch them out? Is that the joke?
No, but now it is. My point was, you know, if it was to that point where you're asking me to clean your teeth, they'd probably all fallen out of your head already.
Yeah, yeah. Are you being super anal about that one because there's like all
There's a
the
seal
oil
in it. Yeah, it's an oil seal. That's where I take O-rings. One.
God, I know for a fact you're making that look so fucking easy.
Oh, yeah,
It's a
that's-
pain in the ass.
That thing is an absolute pain in the ass for sure. I can guarantee you that. You would be a very unhappy camper if you had to do that shit. What do I need? One of these, the sensor.
Luke looks like he's about to get in the arm wrestling. Arm wrestling match.
I don't know if you remember how hard this thing came out.
I seem to remember
Like we had to like pry on it in different places to get it going. Actually, I wound up, I think, pushing it out from the inside. Does that ring a bell?
we've done a lot, so I don't know.
I'm looking for the grease.
Me?
I was
No. Hiding?
in plain sight.
No, we finished each other's sentences.
You look so cute. Don't make me stab you.
Okay. God. Literally almost fucking dropped it. Alright, I've lost holding privileges. Make sure to use a power stance. A delicate touch you have this time.
It's a sensor. You can't like be real rough with it because you could break it.
You can't use a tiny dead blow hammer?
No, definitely don't want to do that.
Noted.
Not only that, but when you're putting it in, if you push the O-ring out of its groove, it's going to cut it, and then it'll leak, and you won't know because you've put the thing in and it seems right, and you get going down the road
Then
and
you
the
finish
oil
a beautiful motorcycle and you got oil seeping
all
out.
over the place, all over your brand new exhaust system, all over your rear tire, all over your left boot, all over your foot pegs, and yeah,
Left boot. That's only if you wear your gear.
left foot. Is that better?
Yeah. Wearing sandals and such. I don't even remember what a sandal is with this cold front Georgia has right now. Do you have to use a specialty tool to put it back on?
You don't, but it makes life easier.
Because you have a handle?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You're less likely to pinch your fingers that way.
I hate pinching my fingers, so I'm down. Behind you, over by Tap Magic. Tap Magic. Right in front of your hand. Oh, you almost touched it. Wait, are you looking for the specialty tool?
No.
Oh, well, then I didn't
Damn it,
help you
Chase.
at all. I'm over here thinking I'm being helpful. Woo! I am not on Luke's level at all.
I was like, what the hell? How's he know what he wants? I was like, damn, I've lost a step. And then you're misleading him. I'm like, yes, my job is secure.
Luke will tell you where shit is before you want it. Like
Oh
this
my
one.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is not good. Oh my God, don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. Sand in the hole. Oh my God, that was intense for a second.
All right, well, I've got my chill bumps out for the day. Awesome.
We need a new bolt.
Really?
Look at the end of it. It wasn't like that.
Oh my good God. Did you see this?
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like you put it into a like a food processor.
I'm gonna need a tap again. The fuck happened to that thing?
That's crazy.
What size?
Looks like 6x1. You might have the right one to do.
It was safe to you to assume that I had the wrong one. Though.
Well, no, my 6 is the small drive. So
So you're just gonna tap that out, and then we'll get a new bolt to run through.
God, I hope so.
God, you hope so, meaning you hope.
I hope that this fucking works. Cause
I thought the scary music had stopped, and currently it's getting louder. Great. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go like sit in the corner and cry.
oh my God.
Why does this happen at the end?
Ugh.
I am having such a hard time reading if this is positive or negative.
knew that was coming too.
The blood?
Not yet, but it'll be here in a second.
Need a first aid kit?
Nah, just rub a little grease on it. There are absolutely no threads left in this thing. No threads left in there. Am I bleeding? I'm all right.
Okay. So,
Now we get to show people what a time cert is.
a what?
Time cert.
What's the time cert?
It is a little tiny threaded insert that you install into the hole to re-put
Oh,
your threads in. But we don't have any, so we're going to have to go get some.
Yeah, of course. So we don't have to replace the piece then.
As long as the time cert works okay, no, we don't. Should have plenty. Where'd the sensor go? There it is. Yeah, it shouldn't bottom out.
So essentially what happened is the screw went in and then it hit the sand and it started spinning in the threads.
I think, honestly, to take this much material off the bottom of this, I think maybe there was some sand in there, and then as the screw went in, it got bound in between the threads, and then when I started to back it back out, it got locked in there completely, and as I turned it out, it just ground all the metal away instead of breaking the bits of sand out.
Wait, so the end of that is not supposed to be
No, it's a
thin?
regular bolt.
Oh, Jesus fucking
That's
Christ.
completely rubbed off all that material. That was threaded all the way to the end, like every other bolt that we've had on this thing.
Turn it to your right.
Oh, my God. I thought the end of that was supposed I didn't realize.
You're gonna get a. We should have one that's close to it. If you want to look at it, Chase. I think it'd be good for the camera too.
Yeah, it used to look like that.
Okay. So is this something we order off like Amazon or like?
You should be able to, you probably could order it off of Amazon, or you can go get one.
Okay. So is that a special bolt, or are we able to just order something similar?
That's what I'm checking right now. Let me see if the head is.
So we don't need that bolt though, because we're gonna be putting in.
No, we're putting in the same exact size bolt.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought it was something like that.
so we could do that.
We could literally use that one.
Yep,
Oh, thank
yeah, we
God.
could use this one.
Dude, I was ever thinking we're going to have to order it from Ducati or some shit.
So what a time cert is like I said, it's a little threaded insert. It's threaded on the inside and the outside. So you take the hole that you've destroyed your threads in, and you drill it out and tap it to fit the outside of the time cert.
So you
And
basically...
then the inside of the time cert
Okay.
is the original size bolt. Now the deal with time certs are you can put them in crooked. So they're very finicky to put in correctly. The other option we would have would be a helicoil, but there's no threads left in there to use a
That's
helicoil.
what Solo was saying.
Yeah, so helicoils are nice and easy and they're fast. I don't trust them because when you take the bolt back out, half the time it takes the helicoil back out with it. And then you got to mess with it again. A time cert, once it goes in, that's it. It's part of
So
the...
why would we not drill and tap new threads and use a bigger bolt? It
Because
wouldn't
we
fit,
have a sensor that we're putting that bolt through.
and,
and it's only that big.
I see. Okay.
So you can't take this metal ring out of the sensor because then the sensor could move and then
Right.
you'll get...
But if it was
False
just
readings.
mating two pieces of metal together, that would be an option then. If like
I
I
mean,
don't
it,
know what situation.
it, yeah, it totally depends on what you got going on as to how you're going to do it. But
So in that case, let's just put the case over top, and we'll have to end on that and order everything, and hopefully it'll be here by next episode.
it was a little too long.
End of these seasons, man. Stuff starts getting all fuckety.
Man, my whole fucking right hand hurts now.
Yeah. First aid kit's still an option.
I got to wash it first.
True.
Um,
Okay.
okay.
Specialty tool. This thing
Yep.
seems like it. All this for the photo.
So, yeah, if you just want it for the photo, just put that in there and stick it on and take your photo and then pull it back off again.
Okay.
I guess technically we could just leave it magnetized up there. It's not going anywhere. So,
Right.
God damn it.
All right.
Yeah, make sure you don't pinch anything that's in here.
We don't have any bolts in.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, the front first, kind of get that started in there. And it's going to pull it out of your hand.
It's just got to fit into little pins.
Oh. There it goes. Not all the way. There it is.
On a happy note, the black looks cool.
It does. It looks real good.
Yeah. On a bad note, all the other stuff.
Well, now we get to show people what a time cert is.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to throw the old boomerang out for negativity and bring back positivity. Okay.
Just going to tell you now, Chase, I'm not going to let you put the time cert in.
I don't want to have anything to do with that. I want it to be a master
don't wanna-
class on how to do that.
I wish somebody had showed me how to put a time cert in before the first time I did it.
Hey, now there's going to be a really high quality YouTube video. Okay.
And just to let you know, time certs aren't cheap. Not that it's, an absorbent amount of money, but
I'm looking at a $400 piece. So
yeah, cover versus, to repair one thread is going to cost you like $40, $50.
Yeah, I'm okay with
But
that.
you get like a whole kit that you could reuse and reuse.
Oh,
You know, it
well,
comes with all the tools for it, and then all you have to buy is more inserts.
that I can do. Okay, on that bombshell, because Top Gear, we're
It's
gonna
Top
end this.
Gear.
We're gonna end this episode. It sounds like we're all gonna get to learn something on the next one. Man, am I excited! Literally, or seriously though, I am super happy with I am very glad we went with powder coat on these parts.
Oh, that looks so much different now. It
When
made a world of difference.
when everything gets here, and this is all just where it's supposed to be, that is going to be one of the highlights of the bike. Because look at that, you literally cannot tell the difference in the, like this and this were black, this was silver, this was silver, this was silver, or the kickstand.
Yep.
That looks super solid. Okay, thank you guys for watching to the end of the video. You are super appreciado por favor.
You're super appreciated.
Person.
Please?
Please? I don't know. Thank you guys for watching Wreck Bike Rebuild. You help support the show even if you're not on Patreon by watching these videos. So yeah, on the next episode, we've got a lot of little tiny stuff. The Healy coil insert thing,
Time cert.
time cert, whatever.
Like 3 o'clock. Time cert.
Time cert. We also have a rear heat shield to modify. What else do we have going on? What other tiny stuff do we have?
We get to bleed all the fluids out, brake fluid, clutch fluid. We get to flip the master cylinders over,
Yes.
the reservoirs, not the master cylinders, but the master cylinder reservoirs over.
So we got a lot of little things going on next episode. It should be action-packed, as always. And, yeah, make sure to subscribe to make sure you're alerted. I'm just kidding. You can be subscribed to YouTube, still doesn't care. But we'll see you guys on the next episode. Until then, may God be with us all. Outro crew. What do you guys think of the black powder coat on the specialty pieces? Let us know in the comments. You guys are awesome. B-roll. All right, let me film a little bit, and we can.
Dude, that bolt went in so nice. I was just like, boop, 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 and it was like, I was like, and then when I started to back it out, it stopped.
Because that always makes you feel good.
I'm glad I got it out. I don't mind fixing the threads, but if I didn't get that bolt out and it broke in there, I'd be buying a new cover.
Right. It wouldn't even be the money, honestly, at this point. It would be the time.
Mm-hmm. So, time cert. So time cert is a, I don't know where you guys are at, but it's a small insert that is threaded on the inside of the outside, and you drill the damaged hole out and tap it to fit the outside of the time cert. And there's a tool to install it, and as you install it, once it gets to the bottom, it flares the bottom edge of it out so it bites into the case that it's in. You back your tool out, and now you have an insert that's the same size as the original bolt you had before. So it's an interesting little, little contraption. I prefer them over helicoils. So yeah, she looks good like that.
Yeah, that looks really good. Luke, will you come over here for a second? Thank you, sir. Okay. Damn, man.
We're still alive.
Huh?
We're still alive.
Yeah. Yes, we are. All right, dudes, we're going to cut it out. I got to get out of here quickly Thank you guys for watching the live stream and supporting the show. Won't be able to do it without you guys. And we're going to try to get a Q&A. We have one filmed. We're going to try to get it uploaded this week. And if not, it'll come out next week. And otherwise, this video will come out on Tuesday next week. So we'll see you guys later. I talked to the wrong camera again.
100%.
Right?
Dude. What?
You're not bleeding.
I'm not bleeding. I also apparently cannot talk to the right camera.
Well, I can still hear you regardless where your face is at.
I know, but I look like
pretty
a
funny,
fucking
though.
chimp.